What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another broadcast. Today we are back again with another NBA 2K25 My Career episode, and today is episode number 26 on the season. And today we are inside Minnesota for this game in a tough conference game against a top 3 opponent, I am pretty sure, in the conference. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have some trouble with this one. We're going to, we're going to need to lock in, alright, because we are now on a different difficulty. We're on a harder difficulty. So, you know, these games against top opponents are going to be even more tough than they already were. So we are facing the 24-10 Minnesota Timberwolves, who are 3rd in the West. And we have a season series tied at 1-1. The last time we faced them was December 4th, where we lost to them 112-105. Close game, but we just couldn't get it done overall. And then a couple games ago, we lost to OKC by 9, which was a tough one. But now we just blew out the Atlanta Hawks. So now we are going to be facing the Timberwolves, where we're going to be facing Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert. Which is going to be tough, and yeah, so we just got to lock in to win this game, alright? Yeah, so we just got to play our next game. This is it, so let's do it.
The other team's
Here we go.
already worried about stopping you, MP.
Let's do it. See one person doing this, yeah. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. We are in the arena.
The National Basketball Association and the Minnesota Timberwolves are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to approach the inappropriate behavior such as touching, throwing baskets, using the proper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Crazy-related and such behaviors are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the Bureau of Security or arena staff members.
Hey, and look at this. Fans are already pumped up, and the energy
We got a large crowd here in Minneapolis.
Outside of this venue.
In
2K
a
Sports
tough,
presents the NBA
tough
Monday
game.
Night Basketball is coming right up.
29-6
This
LA
is Kevin
Clippers,
Harlan
number
along
1 in the
with
West,
Clark
versus
Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
24-10
And of course, David Aldridge is
Minnesota
joining us tonight from the
Timberwolves.
sideline.
3rd
Almost
in the
halfway
West.
through the season, let's check out the standings out
Take a
west.
look.
You look
Minnesota's
at the
4.5
Clippers,
games
earning the first place
behind
position
LA.
with
This
a
is going to
terrific
be
record. And we've
big
seen
game
them
for them
perform
to try to
splendidly
keep in
pretty
that
much all
competition with
season
them.
long so far, and they're
Gotta
definitely
win
the team
this
to beat.
one.
And checking out Minnesota, just a couple spots back.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they had a
Let's
few critics coming
do
into the season,
this.
and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spot.
Alright, Kawhi
Harden
Leonard
out
on
there
Julius
with
Randle,
Bogdanovich.
the key
And
matchup
it's
today.
MP in at the
So
pivot
watch
spot,
out for that
manning
one.
the middle. And for Minnesota,
And we're just going to be
Conley
locked
and
in
Edwards
on
are the guards.
defense and
Jaden
offense.
McDaniels is out there with Julius
guys,
Randle.
yeah.
And
Here we
it's
go.
Gobert
A+
in at the
home
five,
court
roaming the
advantage.
paint.
That is going to
All
be
the
tough.
talk, Greg,
Here we
leading
go.
up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things.
Why'd you pass back? Wait,
offensively.
why'd you do that? Why'd you
Now,
actually do that?
here's MP from
Oh,
T.
no!
Harden. And the officials will call the illegal
What?
screen right there.
Illegal
Beyond the
screen?
leaning,
Are we
you could see
serious?
his feet more set on that screen. Easy
Oh,
call.
come on.
I agree. You know, sometimes
First
that
possession
can
of
be
the
a tough
game, and
call
we
for
have
the refs to
an
make,
illegal
but not
screen.
that time. It was easy there.
Randle surveying the D. Conley finds Gobert. Randall outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Leonard. Randall no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Powell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Gets it to
And
go
it's
from
good
beyond
on
the
the
arc.
3.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc.
3-0
Frankly,
here.
the team expects this from him.
Pass to Gobert. And the foul called
Yep.
on
Wow,
Kawhi
there we
Leonard.
go.
That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs
Damn.
are certainly calling it close.
We already got 2 fouls here.
Los Angeles on D. It's a 3-point game. And here's Edwards from the arc. And
Come on,
finished off
dude.
Oh,
by Gobert.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second chance hoops.
And inside, MP gets it
Some
in.
slick passing from Harden on that one.
MP. There we
Timberwolves
go.
have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to McDaniels. Conley sets a screen for McDaniel. And here's Randall. Can't get it to fall.
That's the kind of D
Yep, there you go.
need when he's got
Back
the ball
up
near the
court.
hoop. They
Powell.
were all over.
With it.
To the paint.
Now has to
And the
go
call
back
is
out, and it's going to be a
Randle.
foul
That
here
is his
on
first foul
Julius
of the game.
Randle. A reaching foul. Gonna maintain Clippers ball here.
Now about 2
Harden.
minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And now
Leonard on the wing.
Green shoots, has
Really
the
well
open
against
shot.
Atlanta
It's
in that last
good.
game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
People like to
Here.
debate, and Greg, I don't know if this
Yeah,
is
three.
you. What's better,
It's
Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Here's Bogdanovich following the 3 by Minnesota. And he comes up
Yep,
with the
there you
deuce. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with
Really
gas,
annoyed
couldn't
that I
draw it
got
up
that early
any
foul.
better.
That was like
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout.
All right,
He wants him in here
timeout,
to get things
Minnesota.
straightened out with his team.
So, really nothing to say here. Team just go right out. Scam. But yeah, I mean, if we improve that first possession, because I did not like how he played that first possession of offense. Like, that was one of the worst offensive possessions we've ever had. It was a legal screen. Oh no, first it was Bogdanovich driving. He had the open lane and then passed it back to me. And then I set the legal screen. It was just really bad. But yeah, that'll come back to haunt us sometime in this game. But anyways, though, we're doing pretty good right now. We're up 95, and yeah.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And with the
Last
rise
10
in his
games,
true
Anthony
shooting
Edwards has
percentage
been
these
popping
past
off
10 games, it's
34
clear
points per game,
that he is feeling very good
70%
about the state of his
percentage
game.
rate
We'll
for
see if he
dribble.
has another steady performance in him here tonight.
Now, here's McDaniels. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Really like what Edwards did there, assertive in the two-man game.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, Coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
I thank you, David.
What a finish by Gobert, absorbing the foul to earn an A.
Taking an instant replay here. Let's take a look at this again. And let's see if this is an and one. So yeah, there it is. So it's just the screen here, and then these get popped up inside Gobert. And then we're going to see if I foul the... Oh, yeah, definitely a foul.
And one trip.
And he's got his first chance at the line
All
here.
right, and,
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Now here's Powell. Saw him with 10 points last game. Zubac kicks to Harden. No good from outside. Minnesota in the lead. To the inside.
Oh, no.
There's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert.
We're not in the game. There we go. Alright. We're down by 3 at the end of the first quarter. 33-34.
Let's go.
Timberwolves leading by 3. You've got Hachimura. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Clark in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards' shot is good.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
From deep, Harden gets that one
Yep,
drop.
there you go.
First one of the game after
Oh,
4
when you
straight
get a
misses.
stop, you know, it's actually
Whatever the
effective.
defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would
come
be.
on, dude.
Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. It's Edwards on the wing. Powell pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Leonard. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves.
Steal.
Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Well, last time
and
they
one.
got the win in large part
Let's go,
because of
baby.
the play
And one.
of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah,
Come
you know
on.
what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight.
Let's go.
Give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the
complete it.
stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season.
And yeah,
And
so
that one falls,
just,
and that puts him up by
notice
1
just
point.
A little,
Drawing
comment to
fouls,
everybody.
Clark
So,
getting to the line, all part
I'm
of the
going to be
game, but
doing
you
the
think
100
players try
subscriber
and
special
call fouls
on
too often?
Friday, this
I
upcoming
do in
Friday.
some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players
by
have
the time
to
of
do
the
what they
recording
need to do to try to
is,
score the ball.
At the moment,
But I don't
next
think
Friday,
anybody likes
after this
one
recording. So
guy
when this video gets
flopping
posted,
to
the
draw
Friday
fouls, and then two
comes after this,
whining
is going to be
when fouls aren't called.
Now Leonard. After Anthony
my
Edwards
100
missed
subscriber
from long
special,
range.
where,
Shot clock at 6.
yeah.
And here's Harden for 3. Basket made just
Two-day
his second
tournament.
this contest. He's
About-
2 for 7 now.
After
Yeah,
having
so
none in the first,
I'm gonna be
he
doing
gets
a
2
two-day
three-point
tournament
shots to go here.
Friday.
And so Chris
And,
Finch
we're gonna be
calls
doing
for the
2v2s
timeout.
and 1v1s.
Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
The winner gets a $20 McDonald's gift card. So I recommend join up. If you guys want to add me, you guys know my username is BoyOut445 on 2K. Or just send a comment here and say your username or Discord. I can try to get you in. And you'll go through a little process and we'll try to get you in the tournament, alright? So yeah. Anyways though, so like and subscribe, share this to a friend, tell them to join up in the tournament. Obviously prizes are on the line. Yeah, so we're here. Obviously it's summer, so you guys are going to be seeing me post more videos. 2K, and yeah, I love this game. It's a very good game, and I'm sorry I'm streaming a little bit later. I usually stream maybe around like 8, 9. It's 10:25, so sorry about that. I was just very bored today, and scrolling, so I decided to play some 2K. But anyways, let's get back to the game. And yeah, so what, 39-35, and we're doing pretty good right now against a really good opponent. We need to remember that. We had a pretty ugly possession, but it ended up great. So just keep playing consistently, and yeah, I say this every time. That's how we win. Play consistently, get your rebounds. Alright, so that was the long time. Alright, here we go. We have 2 points on 4 rebounds.
Here's Edwards. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Now here's Edwards. 4-point game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the
Let me see if this is a foul. Hold on, let me see if this is. Probably is going to be a foul, but let me take a look. I don't even see one. I mean, okay.
attack for the hoop and the harm.
Alright,
And some
Anthony
stats here,
Edwards gets an
guys. The
and one
scoring
there.
breakdown for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another thing that stood out to me tonight is their early success at the free throw line. I mean, they've been able to draw contact and then convert at the line.
Damn it.
Alexander Walker finds Edwards. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's Harden with the drive to the middle.
Inside MP!
MP finishes inside.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
That's to Hachimura. Reed with a screen on Harden. He rifled that one in from distance. Alexander Walker's got it all tied up now for Minnesota. LA has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system.
Let's go.
Kevin,
Harden,
I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that.
Take a look
But
at this
Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer, turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert comes in for Reed.
Amazing.
And it's Conley in for Clark.
I know that's technical. You want me to hang on the rim? I don't even know if I even have the ability to hang on the rim. I don't know how to.
On the free throw, no good.
Is it
If
just
you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game. The way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter.
Alright, so I appreciate you stopping in, Life as a Major. Thank you for tuning in here. I want to see where I messed up. Okay, so here's where I messed up. I don't know who I'm on here. There's 2 people here, and there's a running Rudy Gobert. I thought Harden would probably I thought Leonard would probably go in to help here, but that just leaves an open Rudy Gobert. That's a foul, and almost
David Aldridge. David?
I have a little bit of an
Thanks
ugly
very much.
game. It is kind of an ugly
MP in the
game.
last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored 16 points, and as always, he was aggressive on the glass, outworking everybody else on the floor. A fantastic
MP.
performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Harden against Conley. Outside for Batum. Powell, no one around him.
It's
nailed
good.
from
Powell
three-point
from three.
land. Powell's got 10.
They are shooting nearly 50%
We have
from
2
beyond the arc,
fouls on
and their
us already for
confidence
MP.
is growing.
Conley the pass to Edwards. Conley surveying the D. Fires for three. It's
No
hauled in by
good
Los
rebounds
Angeles. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Harden for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
4 on the clock. No one near Conley as he lets it go.
No.
Pass to Alexander
Got a
Walker.
rebound. Oh, come on.
Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points
I
they've
don't know
scored
if
in
you
the
can
paint
even get a
already
challenge.
here.
Life
is
as major.
eye-opening.
Can you, like, put that in more simple terms? What do you mean by, like,
Edwards
challenge?
against Powell. Here's MP.
MP.
That
Oh,
shot
come
off the
on,
mark.
dude.
Gobert
Game
with
volume.
the defensive effort.
For some reason, it, like, can you...
Inside.
So sorry, can you repeat that message one more
Here's
time?
Alexander
Life
Walker.
as major.
They
For
get
some
the
reason,
rebound.
my
And here's
stream is
Conley
bugging.
outside.
No.
Out to Edwards.
Oh my gosh.
Tries yet again. He gets that
Oh,
one.
come on, dude.
He's got 12.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully
Come on,
engaged.
bro.
His
How do we
offensive
not get
arsenal
any
is
rebounds
on
there?
full
I am-
display.
Oh no, you can challenge calls. I've
Harden
challenged
against
them
Hunt.
before. You can challenge them
MP
in
dishes to
2K.
Leonard. From the arc.
Keep that.
Rudy Gobert
Oh,
with the
dude.
rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. And again, it's
How did he
Minnesota
make
converting.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
First, Rudy Gobert is just like a freaking beast in the glass.
Conley against Harden. Pass to Batum. MP with it. In the corner, Powell with it. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And not allowing the
Shea
shooter
took down
even an
2026
inch of breathing
champion.
room on that.
Yeah.
And
Shea
guys, that's
Gilgeous
exactly the kind
Alexander.
of high-impact defense
He
they
won
want to
Finals
see out of
MVP.
him.
I know he did the
Now here's
championship.
Gobert.
Really good
He's
game.
got 9.
I knew
No
that.
one near Edwards as he lets it
Yep,
fly.
I know.
Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Minnesota lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Yeah, we're getting destroyed right now. I am not a good talker and player. I cannot multitask at all. So I'm sorry that I'm not like responding to your messages as I should be, but I'm not good at talking with my messages. I'm very locked in intensely. But I think we should focus on our mentals. We should focus on our basics here. We got to make our shots. All right, we're not making our shots. If you saw a couple possessions ago, Rudy Gobert got, I think, 3 to 4 rebounds in one. Tyrese Halibuki. But I actually feel really against Tyrese. He actually got injured in that game 7, and maybe if he wasn't injured, he probably would have led his team to win game 7 in history. But unfortunately, he got injured, so prayers up to him. But anyway, so we're down by 6. We got to get our rebounds, and we just got to play consistently. We're not playing how we want. I think we should really just play with more urgency on defense. I don't see any urgency on defense. So really, if our defense and offense can get better, we can do this. So, I mean, I see this every game.
And some
Usually
changes in
fucked
for
up.
the Timberwolves. Kando comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubats is
And
checked
I
in
now
for him.
subbed out. All right, let's see how my team does without me in the game. Thoughts on KD trade? Personally, for me, I actually think it was a pretty good trade. I mean, KD needs to get the hell out of Phoenix, so I think it was actually a pretty good trade in my opinion. I mean, Dylan Brooks, I think, was in that trade. I don't know, but Chris
play
Hinton
action
getting
through
out
the
of
first two quarters as we reach halftime.
good enough.
Minnesota on top.
Because,
They're up by 3.
I know he
This,
wants
folks,
to be like
we'll
this
get back
playoff
just
contender.
after
He's getting
halftime to
old.
start the
He
third
wants
quarter.
to spend his final years. Phoenix won the trade. Yeah, I think Phoenix did win the trade. I mean, I think it was good for KD and Phoenix. I mean, you received a really good trade block. KD's getting like old anyway, so I don't know how long he's gonna even be playing for. So overall, though, I think it was a pretty good trade. But yeah. Anyways, we're down by 5 at halftime.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities there, Shaq.
And turning those opportunities into points that they need.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
All right, here we go. Let's do this.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's MP in at center. Pass to Gobert. And
Oh, come on,
by
dude.
Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still.
Yeah, well, let's go, James Harden. You're
Such
crazy.
a field shot
You're
there.
crazy.
He's
Harden,
0-1
let's
from the
go.
line, missing on his first
Here.
trip.
And with an 86%
So
free throw average, you can count on him to come
Crazy.
through on most trips.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
2K20 blocking
Throw
girl.
good, James Harden.
Harden's a guy who really had an old man's game back when he was a young man.
Life as a
Worked
major, I do
then,
not
and
know what a
certainly
2K20
is
blocking
working
girl
now.
is, or whatever.
Back to Edwards. Here's the floater. That shot off.
Rebound.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. He's whistled for the 5-second back to the basket violation.
Oh my gosh, back
Let's
to
get some information from the 2K
basket?
leaderboard. In about the last 10
What does
games
that
in the
mean?
NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league.
Hold on.
In the third spot,
What?
the Timberwolves.
And it's a turnover?
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive
Life
glass
is major.
has
Do you
just
know
led
what
to so
a
many
back
second
to the
chance
basket
opportunities.
foul is? I have never heard that in my life.
Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
We're not.
It's like running into an immovable
How we
object.
want
Gobert
to play
setting that
ugly
pick
basketball.
nicely.
Not
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle with.
Leonard, no
What am
luck.
I doing?
Minnesota
What am I doing?
leads
I
by
had it.
4.
I had it. I had it. I had it. I had it.
Here's Randall. Good work there as
Come
it
on,
goes.
dude.
Randall's got 9.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Powell. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's MP.
Here we go, bang!
And
Come on.
MP throws it down.
Let's go, MP.
I like how MP did not settle
Burn.
for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
You know, if you stay
Timberwolves have
out
gone 3
of
of 4
bounds
so
as-
far in the third quarter from the
as a
field.
player
Pretty
without
good start to
ball,
the
like,
half.
get called for it.
And finished off by Edwards.
Watch
Come
out
on,
now.
dude.
Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Awesome display of athleticism
Dude, come on,
captured
bro. I'm
by your
completely
AT&T
I don't know what's up
5G
there.
Slam Cam.
I need to watch it.
Harden the pass to MP.
No.
It's stolen by Gobert. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time.
Yes, there we go, 3.
Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
I might not even get a triple-double this game, dude. I might end my
Alexander
triple-double.
Walker with the
no,
ball.
my double-double
He
streak.
has 7.
Team drive.
Edwards inside. Bogdanovich on him. Edwards inside.
Dude, come on,
He's
bro.
covered by Bogdanovich. That's down the hatch. Notch 1 more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
I mean, come on.
Harden dishes to Bogdanovich. Harden right side. That falls.
good.
Nice feed that
Here we
time
go.
from Bogdanovich.
Point game.
16 points for him.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Dude,
And the
I'm
shot
actually
goes in
done. I
from
don't know
Rudy
what I can do.
Gobert.
in that
And of the
situation.
last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Harden for 3. And rebounded by McDaniel.
Drive, bro. They're
And they
boxing
hold a
out.
huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Edwards can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Come on.
The 3
Yes,
goes
let's go.
down the hatch.
Come on,
from
we need that.
Kawhi.
5-point game.
You know, Leonard, very
Gonna chip
effective
into
from
this
downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to
Timeout.
become a laser from 3.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He
All right,
wants to
bro.
talk to
we
his
need to
guys.
lock in. Lock in, bro. Lock in. I think the problem, plural, is our poor, inefficient defense that is letting up threes. I think MP is not getting the work that he usually does. We're having ugly offensive possessions. I know what basket interference call is, but was that one? Hold up, I need to see this. Sorry, I cannot see your whole message because sometimes when you type long messages, it doesn't appear all the time because I have broadcast messages. I know what basket interference is, but what was that one foul called, bro, back to basket? Yeah, I don't know what that foul was. That was a BS foul. All I was doing was posting Anthony Edwards up. It is clear that that is pure favoritism in the NBA. We had it there. We're just having ugly possessions, and we need to fix them up, dude, because we can't let Minnesota have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 point lead through this game. We're not going to come back. So we need to lock in heavily. And we need to get in control of this game. We need to be in control of the tempo. We're not in control right now. We need to get in control. So let's go.
Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the
5-point
Clippers.
game. That was a pretty good timeout. All right, let's go.
And Gobert kicks to Clark. Randall outside. Just 5 on the clock. And Randall puts it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
The 3 from Harden. That shot misses.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And one.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
One attempt.
And that one
It's
misses.
no good. The rebound.
Hey, Clark, here's a great
Now
guy to
driving
have
the
in the
ball,
rotation.
going down.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved
No
his
good.
versatility, and I thought it would translate
Gotta
nicely
go
to the
fast
NBA.
here.
Took him a minute to find his rhythm,
Alexander.
but he's got great length,
Ball
he
up.
some versatile
Foul.
defensively, and he can...
I don't see any foul there. Please show me where that foul is. Please show me where this foul is. Powell is the call? It's on Powell. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, it makes sense. Did you have the ball when the foul was called? Yeah, I did have the ball when the foul was called. Okay, wait. Life as major. I need help. Where's the foul on this play? Is it the knee? Is it the knee where they're calling the foul? I need to see it. I need to see it in very slow motion. Settings real quick. An offense foul when the player uses their body to push the... Okay, so I probably got like an offense foul type thing. Life as a major. Is this a foul right here? I need help right here to see if I should challenge this play. They're calling it on Powell. Should I challenge this play? I think it's all good above the waist. Where I think they're gonna call it is at the knee right here. Like right here. They're calling it. I don't even see a foul. I don't know if it's a good one to challenge. Should I not? Should I save the challenge? Challenge.
Play with just about anybody because
I'm not
he's
gonna
got
challenge
good
it. I don't want to
all-around
waste the
offensive
challenge.
skills.
I feel like we're gonna win that.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking
I
the
feel
paint
like
as
we
much
can
as
definitely
possible.
challenge
And I tell you
later
what,
in the
they
game
have been
because
very
this is a much
successful with that
less
strategy.
time. I don't think
And the
I
thing
need
I've
it.
seen that
We
I've
need
really
to
been
get
impressed by is
points,
they've
though.
gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Here is Harden. 16 points for him.
Shoot. We need
And
it.
the Clippers miss again. And Clark has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Timberwolves passing it around.
Oh my gosh.
And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
MP with a screen on Edwards. And here's Harden for three.
Oh my gosh,
Los
Harden, you're
Angeles
so
with another
good.
miss. Outside Edwards. Here's the three. James Harden with the rebound.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Come on, I'm gonna do it.
MP against Edwards. Count them
Yep,
one.
there we go.
The
We need that
Timberwolves lead has
finally
been cut
points,
to just
dude.
11 on the basket from MP.
You can certainly see the potential that MP has working inside the paint like that.
Randall passes to
Come
Clark.
back. No. Clark.
Here is Edwards, guarded by Harden. Edwards against Harden. Right side, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Batum finds MP. Rebound,
No,
Minnesota.
dude, no.
Gobert's Timberwolves leading by 11.
Get on defense, please.
Puts it up from 7.
Yep, no
It's
foul.
hauled in by
Let's go.
MP. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Batum,
Yep, there you go. Good.
The athleticism of Batum, so good at
4-0 run here.
recognizing when he should drive it inside.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since
Timeout,
coming out of the
Minnesota.
break.
All right, that was a
We've
good
got a
timeout.
timeout called from Chris Finch. He's
All right, I
ready
think
to
that was
talk
a good
things
timeout for
through
them
with the
because
team.
I probably should have called timeout earlier. Check every fluke. Check every foul. Yeah. I do check every foul when, Alright, I think we're starting to get like a spark. Not like a whole fire going, but a spark going. And I think it feels like a much bigger lead than what they actually have. It feels like a 20-point lead with how they've been playing. But I'm not liking how we have played this third quarter. We have, I think, scored 55 points at the start. We scored about 17 points this quarter, and I don't think that's enough. So maybe it's not our offense. Maybe it's more 30, 60, 90. Maybe it's just more of our defense, how much we've let up. They scored 58, and they've scored 23. So, how he could have ended them, he probably could have. Just stay in control, all right? I think we are getting a little bit of control
Naz
here.
Reid, he's checked in for the
Gotta play
Timberwolves.
consistently. Get your
Hachimura
rebounds.
comes in for Edwards. Big group substitution here
Yep,
for the...
I'm out of the game, so we're gonna need to come back here. Oh no. At the end of the third, we're down by 12. I'm in the game. Alright, it's time for a comeback. Also, you get the basketball foul. Also, you get the... I cannot see that whole message on.
Minnesota leading
Not
by
really right now,
12.
it's crazy.
We got Joe
Alright.
Ingles.
I'm on a
Hachimura
pretty
out there with
bad
Naz
guy.
Reid.
I'm on like
Then it's
pretty-
Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Yeah, much time to find
MP sets the screen for
Yep, we got three. You need
Bogdanovic.
it?
And
Bang.
the lead is down
Boom,
inside
9.
single digits.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you
need
certainly
it.
can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been
I say by
tremendous
5 minutes we
offensively.
need this thing like tied up.
Edwards passes to Ingles.
They
Edwards
don't got that good of a
screen on
lineup right
Powell.
now. Hello,
Wide open
offensive
look
foul.
here for Ingles.
Hello,
And right away,
offensive
they match it
foul.
with a three-pointer of their own.
Dude, that's such
And
an
an
offensive
eye
foul,
for an
bro.
eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back.
No,
One
Harden,
team
you're not
gets
getting the
three,
ball. Harden,
you
you're not
fire
getting the ball.
three of
Harden,
your
you're not
own.
getting the ball.
Boom.
Harden, no.
Harden kicks to
I'm not
MP.
getting it to Harden, bro. He's so rough.
Shoots the three.
Harden, you gotta hit this.
Count that one,
Yes,
and the
Harden,
Minnesota
thank
lead
you.
has been cut to
That's the
just
foul.
9 points on the basket from James Harden.
And with that
Dude,
three,
we're getting
his
bailed out
second
like
of the half,
crazy,
he's
bro. He's
equaled his
resting
total
everything.
from before the break.
But I don't want to draw the excuse on the rest.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Walker.
It's hauled in by Zubats. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
Oh my gosh.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic.
Yes, 3.
A three-pointer, no good.
I need my ability to see where the ball can go.
No defender in sight.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Hachimura. And the rejection by
outside three.
Zubats. Ingles
It's
can't get
no
it to
good.
go.
The rebound's me.
Clippers trail by 9. Pass to Powell. At the elbow, it's MP. Now here's Harden. Edwards defending.
Harden got hit this.
Harden's shot is off.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Hachimura the pass to Alexander Walker. Edwards looking it over. It's hauled
Good.
in by the Clippers.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
MP kicks to Harden. Powell with a screen on Edwards. A shot by Harden. Wide open.
There you go.
Good
Good.
on the
6-point
three-point
game.
shot.
You need that.
Harden's got 6 points in the
Good.
quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters.
Josh, you're going in.
And it's Hachimura in the corner.
No.
And they come
No,
right
no,
back
no,
with
no,
their
no,
own
no. It's on me,
three-point.
bro.
And the Timberwolves lead by
Oh,
9.
dude, I suck, bro. I suck.
Edwards against Harden. Pass to MP.
You gotta hit this.
Hachimura grabs the miss.
Yep, there you go,
Hachimura's
MP.
got
There
his
you go.
seventh
All right,
rebound here
we at
tonight.
least kept our
Just
double-double
a
streak.
grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now, Alexander Walker. There's the triple. And it's MP with the rebound. And so, MP will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. So far in the fourth quarter, they've gone to 6 points. And now Minnesota on the fast break from the Bengals. And it's MP with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Harden. Back to MP.
I need to hit this.
Unloads.
Yep, there you go. Boom.
Stopping
5-point
MP.
game. Oh my gosh,
And the
no
D
way.
not really
MP's
doing
after
its job
turning the
there.
game
A
hard on
little
his
slow
own
to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And it's Norman Powell
Yep,
with
foul.
the foul. That's his third
right.
foul of the game.
First team foul.
Minnesota making some changes. Miller's checked in for Joe Ingles.
All right, we're
And
gonna
it's
need a lock
Conley
in here.
for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
I'm in the game still, right? All right, yeah. If we need, I can call timeouts. If we need.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Tomaso from Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Harden against Miller.
Get up, foul.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul.
I have 3 turnovers.
You'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
All right, here we go.
First one falls
Yep,
for.
first one's good.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert
Need this
comes in
one.
for Reed.
We can get
Randall
it to a
subbed in for
5-point
Miller.
game. There's a big free throw here. Give them some momentum.
And both
It's
free throws
good.
good for James Harden.
5-point game. Clippers are in it.
Timberwolves leading by 5.
Come on, Rudy
Conley
Gobert.
dishes to Gobert. Pass to Edwards. Six to shoot.
Yep.
Missed inside. Clippers trail by 5.
Nope. Can't.
It's stolen by Edwards.
Are we
And
serious?
now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Here's Conley. The Clippers
Please
grab the
rebound.
miss. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. They get it again. Oh,
Yes,
MP
MP!
with a
3-point
thunderous
game.
putback.
Yes, MP.
MP with the hustle and finish, doing work on the boards.
Bang. Let's go, MP. 3-point game.
Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on
I
3-point
got
attempts
4
here in the 4th. Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Drills it
Yep,
from
let's go.
outside. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Harden the pass to MP. MP with a screen on Conley. Harden kicks to Powell. Off target from outside. Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to Conley. Driving to the basket. Excellent defense there from Zubats.
Go across, go across,
LA's
go across.
gone 3 of 5
Timeout,
from
timeout,
beyond the
timeout.
arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
All right, we're in it. Okay. 6-point game. We called timeout. Look. We need production from everybody. We need to hit our shots. If every shot now counts, we're playing from behind. Every shot counts. Every shot counts. You miss a shot, that'll be big. They can go back and get that shot, and boom, the game's over. We have to hit our shots. We have to be in front in this game. We have to be the one controlling the game. We cannot be the ones pressured to get the shot. Right now we are. We need this one. I need a basket here. It's a 6-point game. If we get it to a 4, 3 would be huge. I just need some baskets. All right, I need points. The reason why we're losing all these games is because when we do get points, they go back and they get it back. And sometimes we just don't get any points, and they just tear the game apart. I still have another minute, so if things does get bad in like a minute, I'm talking like 10, 11, I'll call timeout. But right now, lock in.
Daniels is checked in for Hachimura.
Get rebounds. I have 4 turnovers myself, so I obviously didn't have the best of that game. So I'm trying to inbound near the loop. Okay, you.
On defense, Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Shoot, please.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And they continue to control.
Now they're going to go back.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Edwards, no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Hey, let's go.
And MP throws it down.
Come on, MP.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Now Conley. To the left side wing. Here's Gobert. Another miss by Minnesota.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
I thought, no, that was the worst decision I've ever made.
On the fast break.
Timeout.
Edwards going all the way.
A defensive stalwart, McDaniels, causing a turnover there. Jaden affects the game on this end of the floor quite nicely.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
All right, bro. So we're back to where we were from a minute ago. That's not good. I had another turnover. That's not 5. I don't know what's happening, dude. I feel like we were just at like a 4-point game. Now it's a 6-point game. We caused a turnover and not good. So I had to call another timeout because we caused a turnover. That could have been bad. So I just want to prevent any further more stuff like that happening. We just gotta lock in, dude. We gotta get our rebounds and prevent turnovers. We have to make our shots. There's nothing else to say. Let's go. Come on. We gotta get the ball in the back. You know, that's high turnover.
And so MV will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. Zubats, bounce pass. Zubats with the screen for Harden. Drills the three-pointer.
We need that. Yes.
Harden's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yes.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Randall outside. Back to Conley.
Side. Yep. Good. Nice.
It's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Why'd we call timeout?
Randall's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Why in the world did we call timeout? 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 Oh my gosh, why in the world did we call timeout? Why? Why in the world did we just call that timeout? Oh my gosh, we're such an idiot, dude. We're actually such an idiot, bro. This is a dumb-ass game, bro. This is a dumb-ass game. I'm getting cheated by my own coach. I did not want to call that timeout, dude. Why in the world do I should have driven in. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing, bro. I'm so sorry. That was all my fault, dude. I'm just so done, bro. I'm just so done, dude. How are we letting this happen? How are we letting that happen to us? That is so annoying. I should have driven in there and stopped them. That is all my fault. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm never making that mistake again. I literally let them try. We gotta score the basket here. We're not, because the computer's gonna miss through. We have to stay in control, play consistently, bro. That was the worst timeout call I've ever seen in my life, dude. Worst timeout ever, bro. Now we're at 1 timeout. That is the worst timeout of all time.
MP's, that's
Nothing
a screen
else.
for Harden.
He's gonna miss this. Yep, of course. Back up. Yes, MP, yes.
Follows the miss and puts it through.
I knew he was gonna miss
All
that. I
this
knew
kid
it. He
cares
was. I
about
knew it.
is
Okay, so we
winning.
still got a rebound.
Big bucket from MP.
Okay,
Randall
we gotta
dishes to
stop
Gobert.
him here, bro.
Pass to Edwards. And out of bounds.
Yep, out of bounds.
First game possession.
Out of bounds. There we go.
In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Are they doing full court press now?
Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by MP. The shot by Powell, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards inside. Bogdanovich on him. No good with the layup. MP finds Bogdanovich. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. From deep Harden. And the three ball.
Tie game!
Harden's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Oh my gosh, tie game.
How good is
Oh
that?
my gosh,
Harden
we have a tie game.
commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
How does he make that? What? Okay, that's all.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
1:06 left to play here in the fourth.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one.
Foul? What? Nah, I gotta take an instant replay here. There's a big foul here. He drew contact. Yeah,
And just using that experience.
You gotta miss at least one of
adept
these.
at drawing contact and getting to the line.
At the line for 2.
he has to miss one of these.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Second free throw. Crowd as well.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a
We
two-possession
gotta
game
get
now.
from
Those
here.
could turn out to be vital free throws.
Conley against Harden. There's the drive. Back to Powell. This one for 3. It's in!
Yes!
And
Oh
that
my
shot
God!
brings them to within
1 point
just
game.
1.
Oh my gosh, we
You
gotta
just
get a
love
stop
seeing
here.
a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A miss that time would have put him up.
Oh,
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
wow, that's really good stuff. That was terrible possession. I missed these.
And no
Yes!
good.
He missed the first one!
Free throw
He missed the
misses
first one.
again. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one.
Timeout.
And that will put them up by 2. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. The magnitude
We need
at this
2
juncture
points
in the
to tie.
game
We need to get a basket here.
warranting a timeout.
We need to.
Thoughts on
We have to
what
call a
Coach
timeout.
wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it. with a
Look,
bucket.
I don't know who I'm gonna inbound it to, but I'm gonna try to. We have time to try to screen, and they gotta like do something with it. We're just gonna have to hope and pray that they make a shot here. It's gonna be tough, but all I can do is try to just get open. Okay, we have time. We have to make a shot here. We have to. We have to make 2 points at the least. This is a possession of. This is crazy. Okay, we would go down in history. All right. I don't know who's getting the ball. Maybe I should get the ball on MP. I don't know, but we have to lock in. All right. 110 to 108. We have to get 2 points here. I'm gonna inbound it because we don't have any more timeouts. All right. We're gonna have to try to just set a screen for the person. All right. Let's go. Maybe got drive.
16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. MP with a screen on Conley. Harden against Conley. Oh, off target. And he gets contact.
Yes! Oh my gosh, we
and
got
the whistle on
fouled!
the shot.
We got
2
fouled!
shots coming
We got
up.
fouled! We need to make these free throws! Oh my gosh, we need to make these free throws! Oh my gosh! MP! What MP, bro? MP, we gotta make these free throws here. We have to make both of these free throws. Oh my gosh. These are huge free throws for MP. We have to make both of them.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Gotta get the second one.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this
so
game.
annoying, bro.
He's not taking any chances. He'll call time.
We missed the first free throw. MP, man, MP, bro, MP. We have to try to get a steal. We just gotta foul him instantly, and we have to maybe just send up a prayer and try to make a game-winning shot. This is how it's gonna go. Maybe we have to try to get a foul. I don't know. Just cover your guy. We have to foul him instantly.
Seconds left to play in the final quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
I wish we had a timeout. All right, here we go.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one.
Oh my gosh, at the buzzer! No!
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
If we had that timeout.
Greg Anthony and David Aldridge.
Our
this
coach
is Kevin
told
Harlan
us.
thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
Everything went wrong.
So long, everyone.
Everything did. Everything went wrong. Speechless. We have room for, I'm just going to say, we had all the opportunities to take a lead. We had so much mistakes in this game. So much. So much. And if we didn't make a few more of those mistakes, we probably would have won the game. We coulda, shoulda, woulda. The first mistake was when he drove to the paint when I was just standing there and I didn't do anything. MP missing one of his free throws. He had to make both. He missed the first. If he maybe would have made, we would have had a tie game. Maybe something would have been different. Maybe if our coach didn't call a timeout with 2 minutes and 30 seconds when I'm the coach, bullshit. Completely bullshit. It makes me want to turn off that coach's timeout call. One of the worst timeouts I've ever. Maybe if we had a timeout, we would have gotten it in. We would have. Well, first off, it would have been a 2-point game. We would have called the timeout. We would have inbounded it with I think 5 seconds to go, 4 seconds. We would have had a much closer shot. Instead, James Harden had to shoot a near full court shot to win it. It was actually kind of close. It hit the rim. He had wide open. It was easy. Well, obviously it's not easy, but wide open. He had it. He had the time. Shot it, and the game was over. He missed it, obviously. 2-point game though, and I just think we have so much room for improvement. So much room for improvement. Now this is going to be our, out of 3 games, this is our second loss in 3 games. So we're struggling. We're on the struggle bus in the last 3 games. We've lost 2 of our last 3 games. And obviously it's because I turned my difficulty up. Well, I think I'm just going to have to get used to this because this is how it works. And it really does suck losing games like these close. Obviously, I'm going to date this way back. If we had 1, 2, maybe 3 close games earlier in the season, we would have gotten used to that feeling. That was my first time in my career that I've gotten into a close game. I mean, like, timeout back and forth game. And I didn't know what to do. I was really just stressed. All I did was just, like, when I got the rebound, I just pressed X and just gave it to whoever was there because I didn't have enough time to press R1 and press a button. I would have hesitated and I would have not even passed the ball and would have been time's up. So I think it was smart at the end just to give it to whoever was closest, and they gave it to whoever was closest. I'm really disappointed in myself from missing those free throws. Remember, those were our only 2 free throws of the game. And we missed one of them, and that cost us the game. If we had a timeout, maybe it would have been different. I don't know. Who knows? This is a tough AI, obviously. You know, games like these, you really do want back. And looking at this blindly, 19 points on 21 rebounds, this is awesome. Until you look at our turnovers. We had 5, maybe 6 turnovers. I really want to know how much our team had. We definitely struggled today. We had lots of turnovers, and that's what lost us the game. If we had those 5 possessions back, oh yeah, we would have definitely won the game. But that's a mystery to tell, right? Mystery to tell. So I'm not going to blame it on the referees. I feel like the referees did make some questionable calls today, but it's not good to blame someone that's not on your team and is neutral to the game. It's not good to blame it on that. You have to blame it on what we did wrong, and there's a lot of room for improvement. So I don't want to take away. I think our team is still really good, still really, really good, but it shows that we have trouble against top competitors now that we're on this difficulty. I think I should probably take a trip to the gym and get workouts going and get drills going, because this is what it's going to be like every game facing top opponents. It's not going to be easy like what it used to be. So we're just going to have to get used to this. And yeah, 111 to 109. It was a 2-point game. So close. We closed the gap. It was one time a 11-point game in the 4th quarter, and we came back. So I give props to our team from being resilient. We eventually did tie the game. We did tie the game at one point. And just Anthony Edwards is just him, and he made it. And our coach made the most idiotic call of all time. Definitely was an entertaining game, but definitely one I want back. Because, I mean, still early in the season. We're not even to the All-Star break yet, so I don't think we should stress this one too much. But come playoff time, we're going to need these games to be won, not lost. So maybe this might be the reality of our team. This is it. This is us. We did play our hearts out, I feel like could have done better on a lot of things, but we played really, really what we could. So against a tough team like that, it's hard. So yeah.
Just got to tighten up and get them next time. You guys look
loud
tired.
Crowd, yeah. Take a look at social media. it definitely was fun to watch. Alright, well, I'm gonna hop off. Not because of that loss, but because probably should, you know, get some other things done. You know, it's summer, I don't want to stay out inside playing video games all day, so, you know, get some productive stuff done. But, yeah. Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. Anyways, though, that's gonna do it. So, I'll see you guys later in the next one. Have a great day. We lost, and very good close game. So, see you guys later. Peace.